And we are back. I don't know if you're still with us, but we're here. We're strange. We're a little bit queer. But that just makes us unique. Give people a few minutes to come back. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. You know, I'm glad you're not like most koalas.
Why is that?
Because I really don't want gonorrhea.
What?
Yeah, don't you know the wild koalas, like, they have, like, pus in their eyes. Give people gonorrhea.
What? No way.
Yeah, I'll Google it for you. Koala. Oh, it's chlamydia. My bad. Sorry. They get the clap. Some strains of chlamydia in koalas are similar to those found in cattle, sheep, and pigs, which were brought to Australia by Europeans in the early 1800s. The Europeans brought chlamydia to the koala population. Makes their life expectancy smaller. A koala could live up to 15 years in the wild if it weren't for that stupid infection. Cuts their life in half, man. Anyway, we were going to read something from 1920, 2019. Woo! Giving into the chaos inside, I drift into the void. To discover what was once lost, but now inside I have found the light. Inside the void. The emptiness inside all of us. That gentle voice that calls us. The wondrous symphony of colors, intoxicating euphoric rain feeding the ecstasy of life. Eyes open once more and I look into the gray. All around me the colors meld together. Storm clouds rumble in the distance as lightning tears into the earth's flesh. Power overrides and destruction ensues. I hear the screams inside my head. They've been trapped there for so long, waiting to be heard. Darkness invades my vision. I begin to travel, flying, without direction, yet guided on my path. All is calm. Silence echoes in the pitch-black solitude. Tremors invade my body as the cold hands of fear grip my heart. Loneliness, isolation, left behind. Fears race like rats across my mind. Chaos begins to rise up again. Once more I let go. I let the waves carry me along. Instead of fighting against the currents, allow them to flow around you, carrying you along your path, leading you on the path in which you should take, for it is only when we let go that we fully understand what carries us forward. It is only in the darkest hours that we can truly appreciate the light that shines for us. It is only when we have nothing that we can enjoy the water of life that fuels us forward, propelling us into the future of a better day. Wake up! Not with the two eyes that are witness to reality, but with our third eye that sees the magic in the world. It is only through faith and belief that we can truly awaken to a new life. When we accept the faults within ourselves and forgive ourselves, only then can we let go. Judging not ourselves, and therefore no longer out of fear do we judge others. Being fully accepting of ourselves, we can then begin to love who we are becoming. It is only through this awakening and the process of acceptance, forgiveness, and love can we truly become the divine creations we were originally created to be. Through our metamorphosis and growth, are we able to see the beauty within ourselves, which is a reflection of the beauty in nature. For it is from nature that we were plucked out of the ether and formed with love and care. Look upon the life around you. Feel the wind upon your skin. It is the same that flows in and through you with each breath you breathe. Take a moment to enjoy the fragrances around you, realizing that they are a reflection of the pheromones within ourselves. The color of our eyes, some form from the darkest and richest soil, while others are drops of sky or sea. Still others are that of the trees themselves, changing with the seasons. When we realize that we are mere reflections of that which is around us, we can make better choices to improve our well-being so that we may be at peace with that which we have come from and that in which we are becoming. Like sand slips through your fingers when held too firmly, so too does life slip by when held onto too tightly. The worry, anxiety, sorrow, sickness, these are all ways in which our body tries to tell us to just let go. Stop trying to control life. It is futile. Life will continue despite what we desire it to do, and so I challenge you to just enjoy it. Stop trying to grab life by the horns like some angry bull. Bulls charge anyway, and so too does life continue. Instead of complaining about the lack of hours in a day, slow down and enjoy them. The more we race around like rats in the cage, the more time slips by, and before we realize it, we've lost years off our life. Slow down. Enjoy the beauty in the chaos that is nature. Stop for just a moment. Breathe in the smells around you. If you can do this, even for a moment, life and the sands there within seem to stop with you. Let go of everything that's weighing you down. There, in that moment, you have frozen time. You stopped to make time, and so too does time pause, even if only for a second. Some say God is chemical. Yes and no. If what we've been told and taught is true, that we were created in the image of God, we can agree on being chemical. Our own minds create and secrete chemicals every day to allow us to adapt, heal, grow, and interact with not just each other, but with nature and spirit. Some were born with different chemical makeups. Everyone was born with different chemical makeups. Different levels of chemicals are released into our system we call a body. When these imbalances occur, society has dubbed it not normal or mentally ill. Yet no two flowers are identical. No two rivers flow the same way. Why, therefore, does society demand that all people be normal or balanced? We were born individuals with different chemical makeups so that we are suited for our jobs in life, our purpose in the bigger scheme of things. Why then must we become mindless drones marching in a line for a handout we don't even want? Be you. Get out of line. Refuse to be anything less than what you were made to be. No one else can be you, and you have a purpose far greater than yourself. Forget what they told you. Forget the flood of information they drilled into us. Take a moment to go back, way back, when we were still innocent, when we had no worries, just calm, blissful serenity. Do you remember when that time existed? Now I want you to take that inner you by the hand, pull it in real close, and whisper in their ear. Did you tell them that everything was going to be okay? Lies. Did you whisper that the blissful feeling would one day slip away? Sabotage. Or did you simply whisper, a reminder to your innermost child saying, you are me. I am you. We are love and we are loved. Do not be afraid. I will not let the world destroy you. Now come forward. But don't let that child slip from your arms. Yet do not hold on so tightly that you become them again. Just a gentle embrace between the parent in you and the child in you. Every day we may grow, change, age. Sometimes we end up becoming someone we do not recognize anymore. It is then that we once more have drifted too distant from our inner child. Who can know the true joy that life has to offer if not the innocent children? Who else believes in the magic and fairy tales if not the innocent ones? If not for the innocent and pure of heart, this world would have become like the nothing that was once before there was magic, music, and art. We would return to the cold, lonely darkness that is the void. The older we become in years, the more we tend to forget about the innocent and pure hearts we once carried with us. And when we stop remembering what it's like to enjoy the little things in life, that's when we allow ourselves to die inside. To be dead inside? Yes. When that fire inside us that fueled us in our youth begins to fade, it is then we knock on death's door in anticipation of an answer. When the flames of youth are extinguished, when we have lost all belief in that which is mythical, magical, and mysterious, it is then that we tell ourselves there is nothing new to be found. That's when we know our innocence is gone. Can we get it back? Can you teach an old dog new tricks? Yes, and yes. With the right amount of patience and love, guidance and gentleness, that gentle flame can be reignited, and that old dog can become youthful again. It is when we grow cold and bitter that we allow the nothing of disbelief to completely destroy our inner child. It is only when the innocence in us dies that we become like dead souls in the river Styx. We become completely lost when we forget to pause for a moment, smile, laugh. Don't allow the river to drown out the magical music of your soul. When the waters start to rise and threaten to overwhelm you, stay calm. Don't fight. Raise your head and sing at the top of your voice. You are not alone. Listen. All around you, others are singing their own heart songs. We all want to survive. Some choose to encourage their inner child to sing, while some try to do it on their own. To stay alive, to truly live, we must embrace all aspects of ourselves. Yes, even those we would like to pretend are not there. Fighting ourselves only leads to broken spirits, broken minds, and broken homes. There are far too many of those these days. The world needs more unity. That starts in ourselves. Make a stand to no longer be a statistic. Refuse to be a victim. Stand up for yourself because no one else will unless you are willing to. Don't let them see your weakness. The darkness feeds off of your weaknesses. It feeds off of your fears. All those tears you've cried, they fill the river in which life is fueled. Yet do not hide from your weaknesses. Embrace them. Love yourself completely. It is only then that we can move forward to progress further into the light in which truth shall be revealed. That's it for tonight. This is the way. Peace be with you.